Today's collectible spot, yes, we are having a look at the Disney Store Funko Pop Monsters Inc. Mike Wazowski. Another vinyl figure coming to us from the folks over at Funko Toys. Spot also picked this up, as well as Sulley from the good folks over at ThinkCoolToys. You can go to their website at www.thinkcooltoys.com. They have a whole slew of vinyl figures, and also they have a whole bunch of other collectible figures as well. This is number 5, and featured down below is Sulley's singular eye there. On the side of the package, Mike Wazowski, number 5. And on the back, you can collect all of Disney Store figures, vinyl figures. Series 1 consists of Mickey, Buzz Lightyear, Woody, Sulley, Mike, Pinocchio, Jiminy Cricket, Snow White, Maleficent, Tinkerbell, Cruella de Vil, and Stitch. Stitch looks really adorable. I'd love to pick him up at some point. To check out more from Funko, you can go to www.funko.com. What I am going to do is take a break. I'm going to get this opened up, and when we come back, we are going to be having a better look at one-eyed Mike Wazowski. There's definitely more to come. Stay tuned. Having a look at Mike Wazowski, I gotta say though, I don't feel as a Funko vinyl piece, Mike translates as well as some of the others. I think the one draw for Mike is the fact that he has one big eye, and then he tends to be more of a circular body figure. I mean, sure, looking at this right away, I can tell you it's Mike Wazowski. But I think by incorporating a Funko design, by having this more oblong, kind of rounded off square head, it doesn't translate as well for Mike, unfortunately. Something else, too, that carries over with all the other Funko toys, he doesn't have any articulation in the arms, which is sad, because he doesn't also have any articulation in the waist. You can't really rotate the waist or anything. He has a nice coloring. One thing that I always say that Funko is good at doing. They produce a really vibrant color. He's got nice green, a nice lime green in the body. The limbs and arms are slightly off color-wise to the rest of the body, but it's all right. It's not as jarring as I would say the Sulley was. And of course you got Mike's big eye there. He's got some horns going on the top. I mean, he doesn't really have, because he doesn't have the articulation, he's definitely more a staction piece than that of Mike Wazowski, or of Sulley. Speaking of Mike Wazowski and speaking of Sulley, let's bring in Sulley just so you can see the comparison between the two. As I mentioned with Sulley, it's definitely one of those cases where if you're going to get Mike, you would want to get Sulley and vice versa. The two of them together look really nice. I still think I kind of like Sulley more from the overall coloring. I think he works better, especially with having the shape of his head still translates better, I think, for Sulley. It's a shame that they couldn't have rounded off the head a little bit more for Mike. I think it might be the one thing that's just throwing him off for me. But I like the fact that he's smaller. He's not the same size as Sulley. And the contrasting color between the two really, really work well. Spot obviously picked up both Mike and Sulley from the good folks, again, over at ThinkCoolToys. I'm going to provide all the information down below, so if you want to check out, and if you're a big fan of the Funko toys, I mean, Spot really loves these Funko toys. They're very simplistic in design, but very, very cute and very ingeniously executed for really what you're taking of the character and really eliminating mouths and stuff like that. You always can kind of look at the character and know right away who it is. But again, I'm going to provide all the information down below to thinkcooltoys.com. As a whole, I like Mike Wazowski, but I think he could have been just a little bit better. Just a little bit. High voice from Spot. Just a little bit better. But still, I really like the piece, and being a big Monsters, Inc. fan, definitely wanted to get both of them. Today's collectible spot, we're having a look at the Disney Store Funko Pop. We're having a look today at Monsters, Inc. Mike Wazowski. Certainly stay tuned, guys. Spot's got more collectible spots heading your way, and as always, I'll see you next time.